Waiting for pairing.
Good morning, YouTube. Welcome to another episode of Life with Brian. Hope everyone's having a wonderful day out there. I am in my 2003 Acura NSX and just actually dropping it off at LR Garage to pick up my my Lotus. I wanted to do a quick video with this fantastic car, which remains the favorite in my fleet. I will never, ever sell this car or get rid of it. And there's a multitude of reasons for that. Sorry guys, my phone cut off there. There's a multitude of reasons why this car does remain my favorite car of all time. Not just supercar, but just car in general. Bulletproof reliability, fantastic looks, so easy to drive, so easy to drive, not intimidating at all. Fantastic shifter, fantastic clutch. Resale value will not go down. I mean, the list goes on and on, but I can let this car sit for days and weeks and it just never has any issues, just always starts up. Not that I ever do abuse any of my cars, but if I were to abuse this car, it could certainly take it. I could neglect it, which again I don't, but it just has never given me any issues whatsoever in the over 10 years I've owned it now. It's just a joy to drive this car, and I'm sure for my fellow NSX owners out there, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And I mean, just look at the car, look at the interior. Obviously, you know, I don't abuse the car or anything like that, and I, you know, maintain it and I keep it well. I keep it at Alara, at a climate controlled location, but you know, this car again was built by a very select an elite group of Japanese engineers in Honda, at Honda, and just the craftsmanship, the build quality, it's amazing. And again, this car is, God, it's 2003, right? So it's like 22 years old now, 21, 22 years old at this point. And the amazing thing about this car, the amazing thing I think about cars like this, like the F1, obviously, but you know, this car as well, is it never ages. You know, there's certain things, for example, like the tape deck, that obviously gives away the age, right? But I mean, other than that, this wasn't here. You know, there's nothing else about this car that dates it or makes you think, okay, that's a early 2000, you know, vehicle. Obviously the NA1, not the NA1, the pop-up headlight version of the NSX obviously dates that car, but the later models, which had the regular set headlights, fixed headlights, you know, it just looks like a normal modern car that could have come out, you know, a couple years ago, and not obviously 22 years ago. So and God, the list goes on, guys, about the cars that I have right now that are a third of the age of this car, and I just have so many problems with it. My 12C, for example, is 2012, and I literally just got the car back about a week and a half ago after paying like $12,000 for routine maintenance. Got the car back, oil leak immediately, literally as soon as I pulled into the garage. Took it back to McLaren, oil leak, coolant leak. Of course, they're saying it's an age issue, but again, it's a 2012, guys, right? Wear and tear on a 2012 McLaren, dropping like another $9 grand to get that fixed right now. And it's just, I mean, literally in just the last 2 times I had to take my 12C into McLaren to get fixed, that's like 95% more I've had to spend on that in 2 trips to McLaren just in the past 2 weeks, and I've had to spend during my 10-year ownership of this NSX. That's just how amazingly reliable this car is. You just do not have problems with this car. And again, the old adage of, you know, if you want a reliable car, get a Japanese car. Okay, maybe that may not apply to all Japanese brands or models, but it certainly applies to the NSX. And I think what's even more incredible about that fact is this is not a, you know, Honda Accord or Prelude or Toyota Camry. It's a supercar. It is and was a supercar for Honda, Acura, and you know, it's just so freaking reliable and easy to drive. It just doesn't cause you issues. It's kind of that warm blanket, you know, that familiar whatever that you have that you like to go back to, and immediately makes you feel secure and safe and happy. This is, for me, my happy place, my warm, cozy, snuggly place is always going to be in this car, because no matter what I get after, no matter how much power, no matter how, whatever, technology, engine, power output, doesn't matter, torque, horsepower, this car doesn't have any of those things, and it's still just a blast, a pure joy to drive, a, you know, absolute car enthusiast wet dream to own and drive this NSX. And you can daily drive this car and your back won't hurt. It has usable space, it has a usable trunk. And again, I've gone into this on previous videos, guys, but sometimes I forget how much I really enjoy driving this car, because I just don't drive it a lot. It has 57,315 miles. Again, this is 2003. So I think it's kind of like right in the middle. You know, there's some garage queens out there that are not driven at all, and then obviously there's a lot of these that have over six figures, over 100K on the odometer. I'm at 57K. I think I put on about 15,000 miles in the past 10 years, which isn't bad. I mean, again, I do drive the car, and it just has not given me issues whatsoever. The only issue I've had was the power steering module that failed, that was discontinued, and couldn't find a replacement module for like a couple years. And you know, that was just always kind of an annoyance, pulling in and out of parking spots at really low speeds. But other than that, I just had no issues, no engine issues, no issues with the AC, any of the electronics, any leaks, nothing, absolutely nothing. And of course, you know, I think about my RX-8, my RX-7, which was in the shop for a new engine a couple of weeks after I had it. My 12C, which seems to be always in the shop. My 360 Modena, which I just got back after being literally what it felt like a year and a half in the shop for different things that had to get done and fixed. And again, this car is just absolutely amazing. Just no warning lights ever. It's just a fantastic car to drive, fantastic driving position, go-kart feel, all the wonderful things that as an enthusiast you enjoy driving and feeling when you drive a car. This car has it in spades, and absolutely love driving it. Love driving it. And again, I will never ever get rid of it. And it's just interesting to I'm really surprised actually that the values on these cars just have not shot through the roof yet. I almost feel like, I think I mentioned this in a previous video as well, but I think like Mark IV Supers are increasing at a greater rate than the prices for these. And again, it's an absolute shame. It makes no sense to me whatsoever. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Why, you know, Mark IV Supers are continue to maybe it's I don't want to say the rarity, because I doubt there were more NSXs made than Mark IV Supras. But I mean, maybe they were. I don't know. But owning both, I would take this over a Mark IV Supra in a heartbeat, in an absolute heartbeat. But that we'll save for a discussion for a later day in another video. So just want to share you guys a quick video, share a quick video with you guys about this car that I love and I will be buried with. I'll never part with this car. I absolutely love it. I truly do believe it's the greatest supercar ever made, and quite possibly, you know, top 10 car in general ever made. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. Comment below, like, subscribe. Please support the channel. Give the video a thumbs up. Thank you for all the support so far, guys, and I hope to catch you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.